Well, howdy. Howdy, boys and girls. Good God, I just woke up. Mm-mm-mm. But we got the coffee. We got the smokes. Two, four, six, seven. Two, three. Roll me up, fatty, while you people come to my stream. That's right. Oh, man, going to sleep at 11 a.m. and waking up at 5 p.m. Good God. Although the Chick-fil-A breakfast I ate was pretty fire, I gotta say. Someone's in here. Who we got? Who we got? Anybody? Somebody? Excuse me. Haha, Wayne King. What up, man? You were right. Dude, but in all fairness, you shouldn't be right because they fucking said Saturday was out for delivery 11 a.m. What assholes. But yeah, a lot smaller than I thought too. But it is pedals, like pedal covers and a dead rest. So, I mean, let's crack into this motherfucker. Need something. Yeah, I don't have my X-Acto knife in here, so it's like that's my trusty go-to. Ugh. You're losing my goods. Oh man, I'm sleepy. Just woke up. Yeah. Yeah. Before I open it, Strut King from K Series Parts. Okay. There's a dead rest. It's pretty good. And the screws for the gas pedal. Looks like kind of like the DC5 Type R's in the fucking S2000s. This is their style of gas pedal, you know? Sounds pretty cool. You got your clutch and brake pedal. Pretty standard looking, but I don't know. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. It's supposed to come with a drill bit. Yeah, it definitely didn't come with a drill bit. Tell you that much for sure. Or no, it did. I'm just really tired. Yeah, if you see right here, they give you a drill bit. Let's open these fuckers up. Now, I've heard good and bad things about this company because it's Chinese. They're like, hey, by the way, these are replicas. I'm like, yeah, I know. But it's fucking gas pedal, clutch pedal, brake pedal, dead rest. I mean, it's not really. If I had to spend $200, I'm definitely not just buying Type R pedal assembly. It's our little appropriate size drill bit. Okay, I mean, honestly, do you want my honest opinion? They really don't look that much different from the real thing. Yeah, yeah, same thing. Wing King says clutch and brake pedal look like my SI pedals. Same, yeah, same thing. Like when you order it, like all these right here, they're on so many Hondas, it's not even funny. Usually the nicer Hondas though. Yep, and as you see on the back, made in China. But like these were like literally more than like 60% cheaper. So I mean, they look good. They literally look exactly the same. I mean, it's really not that much to it. Let's see what we got here. Is that the same hardware? It is. Take some of this off. Eric says, haha, Wing King was right. He was. Oh, it's the Made in China sticker on the bag. I was like, what the fuck is peeking through? How you doing, Eric? How you doing, Wing King? How's everyone doing? These are exactly identical. The accelerator pedal. Not too much to do with that. Do they have rubber around the edges? It's like, yeah, they do. I mean, if you look at the backside, it goes around the entire perimeter. The only thing I noticed that was different that I was a little annoyed about is there's no rubber insert for the gas pedal, but if you think about it, you really don't need a insert for a rubber gas. I mean, a rubber insert for a gas pedal. It's like, what if your foot got stuck on the rubber or something? I guess, but I mean, they're really not that bad of quality. Eric says, driving home from work, lol. I just woke up because I went to sleep at 11 o'clock in the morning because I had to ship something out. True story. Wayne King says, okay, good. For real. For real though. And the dead rest, see, the thing about the dead rest is I'm really gonna hate it if there's no inlay. Like, maybe I don't know if we're just taking out the screws of the old dead rest and this goes over top of the dead rest and like fits in the holes. Because if there's no black like plastic or rubber going through this, it's gonna look really dumb. I mean, that's just me. Because like, it doesn't look as uniformed like silver and black as opposed to like silver with like shit showing through. My only other gripe is they do such a good job of sanding and buffing and polishing the top. And then you get to the side. Look how rough it looks. I mean, if I could get my camera to focus, you see a lot of swirl marks and shit like that, but like, really like right there. Yeah, like at the bottom, you see that nick right there at the bottom. I mean, you're not gonna see that stuff, but don't get me wrong. I'm just, I'm a nitpicker. I look for anything that is wrong. Oof. I don't know what that deep burn is, man. It's starting to worry me. Something I've never had before. I've had like sharp pains and stuff, but this is like a burn. It's almost like heartburn, but it happens for like 1 second interval. And then I say, what the fuck? Man, I wish I would have been awake. These came at like 3 p.m. apparently. And maybe I could have got them knocked out. Winking says about to walk back into work. Be back in a few. Hell yeah. I don't know how long I'm going to be on, honestly. Oh, turn my camera up now. Just a little unboxing. I might sit here and shoot the shit with y'all for a little while. But, yeah. I feel kind of like shit today. I feel like shit. There's the same one. Put those right here. Eric says, I mean, your foot does rest on it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like that. It's like when you get something new. It's like the first week you have it, you're like, I don't want to mess it up. And then, like, once it's the 8th day, you're like, fuck this shit. Let's fucking get it dirty. Let's fucking scratch it up. Fucking press on it. I know exactly what you mean. I was just talking about in terms of their craftsmanship. I guess they don't really give a fuck. They're like, dude, this is a floor pedal. But if you think about it, effects pedals, stomp boxes for guitars, they don't have scratches on them when they come from the factory. They look immaculate and beautiful. And you know what? Motherfuckers stomp on those shits all day. Going crazy and shit. Truth story. Wait, that's it. Never mind. Ay, ay, ay. I wish I could get this shit knocked out, but seeing as I just woke up, I don't see it happening. Eric says, laughing my ass off. Yep, when the new wears off. Indeed, when the new wears off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. think I'm still recovering from that Pizza Hut pizza. It was horrible. Swear it's like they use like fucking plastic bread or some shit. I don't even know what they do to that pizza, but it's just it seems good idea. And then literally it's just like, why did they do that? But yeah, seeing as we got our package. It was supposed to be our Saturday on a Monday. Tomorrow we'll have another unboxing. Yeah, stickers and fucking what else is coming? My mind has slipped me. The cowl tool for the AN lines. That's what it was. For some reason my brain was like tie rod ends. I'm like, no, just paid for those a couple days ago. And I think he just shipped them out today. So true story. How's the FB6 doing, Eric? Are you are you slamming gears and passing queers? That's all I want to know. The fuck was that? Big ass truck, goddamn. Scared the fuck out of me. I was like, a lot of trucks come through our road. Oh, nice, Christian. Just talking about that. Yo, 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 at work, can't chat, but check your Facebook for tracking number for them hard rig shit. Okay, peace. Motherfucking, how many times do I have to say this motherfucking shit? And y'all don't even know what that's from because it's like fucking from 10 years ago. Or no, like 12 years ago. Good God. I'll tell you a funny story, guys. I used to skateboard down in the city as a teenager, 16, 17, 18, you know, going to spots. And a lot of times when you're going to skate spots in the city, there are homeless people. You know, depends on which spot you're going to. There's this one place called Kanawha Park that has a bunch of nasty ledges and stair sets and rails. So me and like five friends, we're all skating, and there's this homeless person, whatever you want to call him. And he's polite, but he's clearly drunk as fuck. And he tells us, he comes up, it's New Year's Eve. We're skating on New Year's Eve, right? Or 2 days away from New Year's Eve or something like that. And he's like, we got a camera, we got a fucking VX 1000. You know, we're legit. We're skating and filming. So he starts like puttering along and gets in the fucking shot. And he's like, y'all ready for New Year's or something like that. And that's how the conversation started. And then like we all start like dapping it up and shaking hands with him and stuff. And like, you know, like we're like, hey man, what's your name? He's like, oh, my name's Milk. And like all of us are like dumbfounded. We're like, Milk? Your name's Milk? And I like say in the background like dairy product. But we kept asking him so many different ways, like just like your name's Milk, and he's like, how many times do I have to say this motherfucking shit? MILK. So funny. I'll never forget it. He was drinking a fucking Steel Reserve, and like I was trying to reach in his pocket and get his Steel Reserve just as a joke, and he's like, no, 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 you can't have that. It's too funny. And then he was like looking us up and down, and he was like, trying to figure out who was the druggie in the group, or who were the druggies in the group. And he looks through like 5 or 6 people, and he comes to me and he's like, I got him. Him right there be the sober head. And my friends are like, are you kidding me? He's the worst one. Oh shit. It's too good. Eric. Eric says, in the base DC5, my old lady drives the FB6 most of the time. Oh, work. Hell yeah. DC5, homies. Yeah, it was interesting. Last night I was playing with one of my subscribers on my Shades Way channel, Iceman J. Hay. Dude, we were Fortniting the fuck out for like probably 2, 3 hours or something like that. And the majority of the time when we were playing, we were just talking about cars. It was awesome. The internet is a weird and magical place. True story. He's still debating whether he wants to get an RSX or a TSX. And he says he's coming down to like, dude, he wants an RSX. He's saving up the loot. Cash to boot. Nothing else rhymes with boot. No applicable rhyme time with boot. Hoot. Eric, you should fucking turbo that fucking K28-3. My buddy had an EP3 SI, and he turboed it, and fully turboed it. Like, spent a ridiculous amount of money because he's rich as fuck, and he got it in the 10-second quarter mile time bracket, which is quite impressive. Because this was like probably like 15 years ago. Because I could barely, I was like getting my learner's permit, and he was like 2 grades ahead of me, rocking a fucking SI that's got like gobs of power. Gobs of power, man. Because like before he went full track with it and got a second car, like it had like 330 or something like that on like 10 pounds of boost, or 12 pounds maybe. That's the thing about money is no object. Like, sky's the limit. You could make feasibly as much power as whatever company with whatever expensive product can make, you know? Eric says, and she does get down in it too. She was the one racing the TL that night. Oh, yeah, that's right. It all makes sense now. Because, like, you had 22 beers. I was like, dude, how do you race with drinking 22 beers? That's crazy. Ooh. Oh my god, guys, waking up. But yeah, the Type R pedals are here now. The replicas, whatever you want to call them. I'm calling them Type R pedals. I don't give a fuck. And if they don't look the way I want, specifically the dead rest, we'll see how it looks. If it looks faithful to the fucking OEM kind of standard. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna sell those and get some real ones. True story. But I don't think it'll be an issue. They look virtually identical. I stared them up and down on the K series part set. I was like, man, those really do look like Type R pedals. Eric says I should turbo it, but then I would have to redo the motor. It has 172K on it. Well, if you think about it, I mean, like redo the motor, like build it, sleeve it, pistons, rings, fucking rods, crank, everything. Just scrap it. Because I mean, for the price, you're gonna K28-3 motors. Like, well, yeah, I guess with the K28-3, it's cheaper just to buy another one. Stock Block 1000 gang, yo. That's what it's about. Man, I don't know what the hell I want to do to my motor. Like actual internals. I don't know if I want to keep it stock block, or go Type R pistons, or well, no, I don't need to get Type R pistons. Just K24 one day. That'd be great. Need some money. Just need gobs of money. I should probably get another job. like do eBay as much as I can, but at the same time, fucking get some 9 to 5 and then get some fat checks or something, man. Oh, I don't know where the fuck I want to work though. I haven't had a 9 to 5 in a minute. In a minute. I mean, 172. I mean, if it's not abused or anything, you could throw a turbo on it and see how it does. Run it on like 8 pounds or 10 pounds. I mean, it's not exactly high boost. You know what I mean? 10 pounds, like in my opinion, 15 or lower is pretty safe. So I don't know if you watch Zosh. I mean, Zosh has got a B20B that's probably like you can get a B20B swap for like $500, and then you know cheaper like budget build turbo components and stuff like that. I mean, he's driving his car pretty consecutively, and it seems like it is solid. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's like the best or anything like that, but it's definitely not falling apart anymore or anything. You know what I'm saying? Seems pretty solid. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shit. What the fuck, Christian? Christian's just got. Christian says, "What the fuck you doing with your life, dude? You should be the guy that's always streaming." Shades Truman Show Wade. Well, I didn't feel like filming. Figured for the unboxing. Unboxing should be live stream material. It's funny you said the Truman Show though, dude. I was fucking thinking about Man on the Moon last night. They've been playing that movie like ridiculously. Ye old Andy Kaufman faking his death and shit. Copy. Um. Only thing about that is, what carrier? Is it USPS? Is it FedEx? I think you guys use FedEx. I think I remember you saying that. FedEx. I'm an ex-Fed. Track. What the fuck is that? Better go back. I click on tracking ID and this shit goes crazy. Paste. Track. We're tracking. Mm. Well, it's not FedEx. Maybe he did it through the mail because it's smaller. I would assume so. Let's give it a go. Yeah, Christian, that is kind of the theme of my streaming. It's like I don't give a fuck. For real though, it's the Truman Show. That's funny shit. Let's see, pre-shipment, West Palm. Nah, it's coming out of West Palm Beach, man. I've been to West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach is fire. Funny story about West Palm Beach. I was skating there. I was on vacation with my buddy. His granddad owns a fucking Honda dealership. I'm not even kidding. Ye old rich people. But condos over there. We're going down skating along the road, and we go to this like public park that has these ginormous fucking picnic tables that are like waist high. They're great for skating. Fucking getting on top of it, just rolling off, doing fucking 360 flip, doing some Tony Hawk shit or something, right? So fucking We had been there. I went on like 3 Florida trips with him, right? So this is like the second, I think it was the third Florida trip, and we'd been there before, like 2 times before, never had a problem. If people were eating there, like we wouldn't go there. We'd just be like, yeah, we can't get on the picnic table. There's people there. So it's just him and me. We used to have like 3 or 4 people meet up there on vacation. So our other friend would come down from Florida too to visit his dad or something, and we'd all meet up, right? So it's just me and him, and literally I'm on top of the picnic table, and I just hear this like fucking bullhorn, and then somebody's like, "Get the fuck off the picnic table, you cocksucker!" like in this New York accent. I turn around, and it's not a cop; it's a park cop, basically a park security guard. He has like a fucking he has like a rent a cop fucking cop car. It's not a cop car, but it's looks like 911 assistance or some shit. So literally, he's like, "Get the fuck off the picnic table, you cocksucker!" Me and my friend are like, "Oh shit!" And I'm just standing up there. I'm up on top of the picnic table, standing, and my friend's down low, like not on the picnic table. He gets out of his car and he's literally rushing towards us, not like running, but like walking pretty fast. He's like, "Give me your boards, you cocksuckers!" Kept calling us cocksuckers. I was like, "Dude, I'm not giving you my skateboard." I was like, "What's the problem?" He's like, "Messing up these picnic tables, destroying private property, trespass." And I'm like, "This is a public park." I was like, "It doesn't even say no skateboarding in here." And he's like, "Give me the board, you cocksucker!" And then, like, literally, I'm running around this picnic table place, basically playing monkey in the middle with him, just like fucking evading him. And then he grabbed, like, I'm gonna run for it, and my friend is a little bitch, basically. And he's like, "Dude, don't run, man. You'll make it worse." Or some shit like that. And he lets the cop take him by the arm and put him in the back of the car. And I'm like, gone. I'm fucking gone. I'm like a football field away. And my friend is like, "Anthony, come back. Come back." So then I'm like, maybe like 50 feet from the car. I'm like, "Look, sir." I was like, "This has gotten out of hand." I was like, "One, you just called us a bunch of cocksuckers and like a bunch of stuff you're not even supposed to call kids. And two, we're skateboarding in a public park. There's no signs that say no skateboarding, right?" And literally, like, I talked us out of it basically. He wrote our names down and shit like that. I was like, "Look, we'll give you our names if you ever see us here again. Like, you can do this then, but you need to give us a warning or something like that, and you can't call us cocksuckers. So like, if you bring us in, I'm definitely gonna get you arrested or fired or something because you can't call fucking 17-year-olds cocksuckers." Oh man, I haven't thought about that in a minute. Too funny. But yeah, that's what I think of when I think about West Palm Beach. Wild style place. Ooh, that's another thing too, man. Fucking, we were going to the skate park. These kids were like, well, not kids. They were like 20 or something. They were like, "Hey, you guys trying to go smoke some dank bud?" We were like, "Yeah, sure." So then my one friend, the one's a little bitch, he literally was like, "Man, I'm not going with you guys to do that, man. We'll get in trouble," or some shit like that. So we go off. He's at the skate park still, and like we go down the street. It's like a mile or two to some person's house. We go in the sketchy house, and it's completely dark. We go up the stairs, and like the dude that invited us there, he's like, "Don't make a fucking sound. My dad's asleep," or some shit like that. I was like, "Dude, like you're like 20. What are you talking about?" Thought this was your house. And like we go up there and literally like everything was cool and then we are coming down like some like half naked guy in his underwear comes out. He's like, "Who the fuck are these people?" So then it started raining like outside fucking at the skate park where they were. And we go back and like our friend is like, man, what the fuck, guys? I've just been sitting under here under this awning getting rained on, and you guys are getting high. Eric says, I wish you could send pics on live streams. You could see how bad the paint on my DC-5 is. I know what you're talking about with the roof on the black RSXs. I've seen it, man. It's like the clear coat is gone, and it looks like matte black basically, and it has like sun fade. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it for real though. Shit, I mean, if you want to send me a picture, just send me fucking octahedron777 at yahoo.com. That's my motherfucking email here. Be y'all. Be y'all. I want to see how bad it is, Eric. Because I've seen some bad ones for sure. It's usually the black, though. Like, the black doesn't fare well. Especially in direct sunlight. I mean, silver is such an easy color to keep up with. I mean, my roof doesn't have any fading, but it has like a lot of scratches and shit from stupid shit. And on the passenger side, there's a very large dent from some dumb fuck who used to be my bandmate. He used to be like on top of my roof all the time, like this fucking using the butt of his palm for fucking bass notes and shit. I'm like, dude, stop beating on my car. It's one thing if you're like doing it with your fingers or something, but god damn, you're beating my car up. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You know where I'm at right now? It's 6:12. The light is gone from outside. And I really want to install these pedals, but I'm going to have to do it tomorrow, which blows. Eric says, yeah, my roof is gone. What is this, like chopped off? You go in Targa top on a... That'd be fucking weird, man. Imagine a RSX with a Targa top. You know, every time I think about all the money I'm putting in my car, I've lost count of what it's at, but I guarantee you it's getting close to like maybe 5 or 6 grand. If I could find a DC-5 Type R to import for like 10K, I mean, we'd already be halfway to a DC-5 Type R. The motherfucking holy grail, you know? Another thing I wonder is I wish I could take my Acura RSX over to Japan and like get more money for it there. It seems like American cars over there go for more. Eric says, "Ha, yeah, that would be." I feel you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Christian, I think you summed it up. The Truman Show. I mean, I'd go out more in the field like my older streams, like before I got fucking a copyright strike on my normal channel. But until I get 25 subscribers on this new channel, I can't mobile live stream, which is kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm confined to this room when I live stream. It's a true story. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Waking up is hard to do. Somebody's coughing. Hmm. Shipping label's been created. Man, USPS is fucking up. They're not even giving you an estimate. They're just like, hey, we have your shipping label, and you're not getting any info. But yeah, I'm just hoping. I'm crossing my fingers on it's the tie rod ends and not the ball joints. Because if I fucking bought the wrong thing, and the tie rods are gonna help anyway. I mean, I would imagine better design, more driver feedback. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is everyone doing? That kind of case of the Mondays, man. Fucking Mondays suck. They suck. Oh my goodness. Man, when I was going out to fucking ship that package out and get Chick-fil-A breakfast, man, I was like so irritable. I almost want to play or post this fucking shit. It's hard to even describe. Haha, yeah, that would be. Eric says they do. They do what? What do they do? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need some YouTube. Little cut chemist, little metaphor, little blind man. Boom, 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 boom. Blind man.
Was in the same position. Let me help you play your vision. Wishing this like missing and win. Affirmative action for ends that if the stack in the spin, back in the pin, pulling his words from my breath away. Start from the best of them forever them. Extra weight niggas, I'll pray for less for him. MET moves on the dough, homie, pay the low, will never let go. Nigga know what you hold, cause the jack mo. Scar from the gap blow. Reality cold, learn to turn your back and combat these haters act cold. Yeah, speak of what they don't even know. And always innocent, it's just what I'm telling ya. Info I never get it from the yeah, talk what they don't got. Throw salt, my nigga lost. Duck from the parking lot. Never have a weaver comes around and seen the smoke a lot. Don't even got five, then he tell you what he just bought. Woulda, coulda, but not the key. Where my time burst. Did what niggas stress on the neck wrap to overhear what you earn. Only concern is taking your turn. Talking cash without a dime to burn. He was a firm.
Oh my goodness, guys. My woman home. See my baby's eyes. Man, it sucks today. Like, it wasn't sunny at all today. It was just dreary, ugly, disgusting. It was a good day to sleep for 10 hours. I think my new mission in life is to get another set of turntables. Need the fat techniques, whatever you want to call it. Those would be some dope ass turntables to get. They're expensive though. They're like $600 a turntable. Ugh. Eric says, "Dang it, man! I got kicked out." You got kicked out. That was happening to Justin David a couple, like 3 or 4 streams ago. He was like, "They keep kicking me out." Had to switch to Wi-Fi. Dude, I think the world is about to collapse. Because banks and eBay and USPS, and it seems like everything is like fucked up. PlayStation, like our infrastructure is crumbling or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. That's what's going on in the background. Bring my baby back. He wants his baby back. Back. Gonna need that Thundercat. Eric says, "I think you could be onto something." Dude, you just get notions. Like, it's too many coincidences. Don't you know you rock my world? Don't you ever leave me, Turbo Tron. Don't ever wonder where I'm going. This song is about a fucking cat. You think I'm fucking around, guys. Don't you know you rock my world? That's probably my favorite music video ever. Don't you worry about me. Oh shit, drinking the cod liver oil. Oh shit, it's too good. He's got his Rick James outfit on. Wow, wow.
It's a fantastic cat, man. Let me borrow.
No, brother. You got to get your own. Flawless victory.
Order your copy of this
Oh,
classic collection.
shit.
Have your credit card ready.
It's too good.
1-800-TON-CH.
A real team, we in this bitch. We got 5K, my nigga. We about to go set this shit up.
That's right.
Hello, ladies.
It's too funny. Thundercat has the best music and the best music videos, man. When was the last time you saw a music video that was that fucking weird? Did you ever send that picture of your roof, Eric? I have not received it. I wrote down the email, and we'll send it. We'll send you the pic of the DC5 with the paint totally effed and the FB6 that's really clean. Hell yeah. The next time you call me, I'm gonna sit and stare at the screen. Waiting on the call to begin. I'm gonna play the album either way. So you could go. Because I'd rather play more time anyway. I'm all about my Johnny Cage. If you're not bringing paddles, I suggest you start to walk away. Bitch, don't feel my vibe. Man, me and Iceman last night got a fucking third place in Fortnite duo. We thought we had it. We got fucked. Wasn't fair. I mean, dude, if you get like top 5, you're like proud of yourself. I'm not even kidding. That's how ridiculous of a game that is. Cause you play too many games. I'm better off by myself. Loving you fed for my help. Eric says, I will have to hop out of this live stream for a sec to do it, so don't shut it down. I'll be right back. Word. I'm going to grab some more coffee while you're doing that. Need more coffee. And I'm back. Oh. You still gone, Eric? Let's see if I got a fat email. I will take that as a no. Rippy bish, rippy bish. Ouch. Dude, this chair is getting more uncomfortable by the day. It's the bolsters. My guitar playing is suffering greatly from my car project. I don't even remember the last time I played guitar. Oh my goodness. Now I'm anticipating this roof. Where's this roof, Eric? So fucked up. It's almost 7 p.m. and this woke up 2 hours ago. Man, I swear I need new strings to get this fucking guitar set up. There's the email. Okay, let's see what we got. We got the... There's the FB6. Looking like gangsta. If it'll load. Yeah, that fucking FB6 SI looks good. I dig it. The bottom left sticker says baby on board. And it's like a gangster baby. These stickers are hilarious. We got You Mad Bro? My VTEC goes Bwah! An engine, ProCivic.com, and the gangster baby on board. Oh God. Even the back of your trunk lid. Good God. What up, Wayne King? You back? We were just looking at Eric's fucking peeling paint. Good God. Look at this trunk lid. That's a bad one. Definitely peeling. Then the roof. Around the edges, yeah, I feel you. It's definitely like matte black. Eric says, "Yeah, man, told you." Wait, the FB6 comes with a 2.4 liter? For real though? What does it come with? Is it come with K24A2 or K24 or different one? K24A3. That's wild style. Oh, K24Z7. Hell yeah. How much power does that thing make? Wing King says, got mine fixed for free. How'd you do that? It also has the Gretty SP Supreme catback exhaust. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wing King says Honda recalled paint code for my car. Did I tell you guys about that crazy ass VIN number thing? I had an engine light a couple days ago that said my VIN number was invalid. It was like P1457. Never seen that before. I think it was a glitch though. It hasn't come back, so I mean, it didn't affect the performance of the car at all. But it was still pretty fucking weird. It's kind of like a P1106. Some shit nobody's heard of. Eric says, all stock is 201, but the torque is higher than the RSX Type S. Yeah, for real. Fucking RSX Type S doesn't come with that much torque. It comes with like 142 feet-pounds. I'd love to know what my car numbers out at with all my shit. I would think we're somewhere in the like 210s, maybe 220s, hopefully. And then torque wise, I'd hope we were like at like the 175 ish, maybe. That would be so amazing. Oh, goodness. I was just talking with my pops about all the work we gotta do to the car, and it's getting close to track season. He was like, "You better get on that." I was like, "Yeah, I'm out of money. Let me get a loan." Come on, pops, let me get a loan. Hook it up. That would be too much though, because he already hooks it up on. Like whenever we go to that tech, like he usually hooks it up and gets the good deal, and it's kind of like, hey, put it on my tab type deal, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? But I mean, as of right now, we got to get the tie rod ends put in. We got to get the battery relocated. I'll put the catch can in. I think it's not too hard. It's not like I need to lift the car up to do that or anything. It's just make the AN lines and screw the shit on. You know what I mean? And then I need a new fucking fuel pump. I don't need one, but if before I get tuned, the tuner highly suggests that you get like a Walbro. Because the fuel, if you have like 30,000 miles on your fuel filter, he says replace it, you know. And to replace the fuel filter in the RSX, it's basically replace the fuel pump. Eric says, or Wayne King says, mystery viewer is back. They've been here. I don't get it. And when I start the stream, the first 3 minutes, you know, it's like a 10-second delay. So if it was me watching it, 10 seconds in, the person would get there, but it's like 2 to 3 minutes. Somebody hops in and they just sit in the background, I swear. Fucking creepy. It's probably one of my ex girlfriends or something. Like, ooh, it's Anthony. It's Shades Wade. That motherfucker broke my heart. Hey, what if they broke my heart? What if it's their fault? Eric says, unless you Google K24Z7, that Siri Moto throttle body spacer with a thermal gasket and the engine intake def woke it up a lot. I need K-tune. Yeah, dude. People talk shit on like cold air intakes and intake systems. They're like, oh, it's just for the sound. That's bullshit. If you get if you get an engine or a AEM V2 or something solid, like you should feel some power get freed up because cars sucking in better air better, you know? Because literally when I got my AEM on, you could hear the VTEC kick in at $6,000. Like before, it didn't sound like it kicked in at all. Then you put the V2 on there, and literally, like when you hit $6,000, it's like, BOMB! Which was just amazing. Wing King says, get a Grams fuel pump. I've never even heard of Grams fuel pump. Walbro is so used. I just figured that was the standard. And it's like $100. I don't know how much a Grams is for like the 255. Grams fuel pump. We're taking a field trip. K-Series parts, Grams 320 LPH. It's going to be way more than $100, I can already tell. Oh, 127. That's not too bad. Oh, Grams like the wheel people? Same company, okay. Side's like pulsing. What the fuck is that? But what I want to know is does the fuel pump have the filter in it? My fuel pump, stock fuel pump's fine. It's just the filter I need to get replaced. But from what I read, You just replace it with a fuel pump and you're good to go. Yeah, 127 is not bad. I mean, Grams is a good company. I didn't even know that was the same Grams you were talking about. Uh, Wing King says it's skunk too. No one uses Walbro anymore. Yeah, they do. What are you talking about? Surge Motive's got it in his fucking car right now. His track built RSX. I mean, Walbro has always been the standard. It's been there for a minute. Not saying Grams or Skunk 2 isn't the. I mean, I'd probably go with the Grams just to try it out, but. Fuel injectors are awesome too. I mean, honestly, for fuel injectors, I'd probably just stick with RC. Still debating on what size injectors I want to go with. I'm thinking either. See, because right now I got stock RSX as 310 cc's. So honestly, I'd like to go double at least. Like 550s wouldn't. 550s would be, you know, a good amount more fuel, but I feel like a 750 cc is going to be like. That's going to be some serious fucking. More fuel, more power, you know what I mean? Eric says if it yeah, VTech was not loud at all. Put those on night and day, and then the Gretty put the icing on the cake. Wing King says why more flow, or why more flow for the money than Walbro? To a degree, I mean you could get like that one was like a 310 or whatever or 320 that Grams one. But it's like $29 more, and then you have a 255 for a Walbro, and it's like $102 or something. So I mean, I get what you're saying, and it's a Skunk 2 owned company, so yeah, probably it seems to be like the theme of my bolt-ons is Skunk 2 and HKS, but that's just the exhaust. A lot of Skunk 2 shit. Eric says, Wing King says, what are your power goals? Well, I mean, before K24 block, once I redo the whole motor, I mean, well, the way it is right now, my power goal, just with the bolt-ons I have and stuff and shit like that, I would like to make 225. I think that would be really feasible because I have the 74 millimeter throttle body and the ported fucking manifold and stuff like that, and you know, tweaking K Pro and stuff like that, getting the right tune and all that shit. And after getting a fuel pump, I mean, and bigger injectors maybe, that'll probably be the next thing. Fuel pump and fuel rail and bigger injectors, like a hybrid racing or a K-tuned fuel rail, and get some like fucking injectors and a fuel pump, and that's about as far as the bolt-ons for the K28-2 can really go, you know. So I mean, 225 would be like that's my goal with just the bolt-ons with the K28-2. But then once we get into K24 territory, I want to hit 300, you know. 300's I mean, there's fucking 8th gen SI with K24 bored out to K27. So 2.7 liters. And it makes 330 horsepower naturally aspirated to the wheels, which is like, if you guys haven't seen that car, go to Smoking Tire and type that shit in. 330 horsepower Civic. True story. Eric says, and that intake is wrinkle red like the Cubs Wing King makes. Nice. Yeah, that's another thing I need to get done. Well, I mean, that's like down the road, I guess. Doesn't need to be done, but yeah, Wing King says 1,000 cc injectors then. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I guess the bigger the better.
You don't think it could be? You don't think I can make 220 with 750s? I mean, 1000 cc's. I mean, the more fuel flow, the better, and all that stuff, or injecting the fuel rather. But between a bigger pump and more than doubling the injector size, I feel like you could make it with 750 maybe, but I don't know. You never know. Because you got to keep in mind too, like I've seen like a car that's all motor K series that had very few shit done, but one of the things it had was like 1200 cc injectors, and it was tuned on E85, and it made like a fuckload of power. Like made like 350, I feel like, or something like that. There's the wrinkle. Wayne King says you can, but after the complete build, you will need bigger. That's true too. That is true. Might as well just get it right the first time. Man, I don't know what the hell I want to do with the car. I mean, I do, but getting this stage now, it's like I don't know if I want to fucking get another car or not, and just make this car my track car, because it seems like the more shit I do to it, the more it's not a commuter car anymore. Hardly. Like it's like I commute in it. Don't get me wrong, but like really sparingly. Like I don't want to go too far. What if it cuts out or something? Excuse me. Wayne King says that's cool. It is cool. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of shit to get done, and seeing as what's the day today? The fucking 27th, 26th. We got to get this ball rolling, man. I got shit on eBay that's just like lingering. Like I have a fucking $1,000 item just sitting up and nobody's bidding on it. They're all watching. They're like, "Ooh, rare guitar. It's an electric sitar," but nobody's got the loot to buy it, or they just don't. They want to wait until it drops lower price. But I don't know. Don't know how it's gonna turn out. I hope all these Fast and the Furious cars start selling like hotcakes. I only got bid on one. Everyone else is watching the other ones. Winking says, I have to polish a few things on your cover and then I can ship it before the cup is done, or do you want them shipped together? That's a tough call. I mean, I'd say, how much longer is it going to take you to get the cup done? Just curious, because that will probably determine my answer. Because I'd say if the cup's going to take like another, let's say another like 4 or 5 days or a week or whatever, I'd say ship the valve cover to me, because like as soon as that valve cover comes in, I'm pretty much going up to the shop to show it to my tech and be like, "Yo, I need you to relocate my battery because I got this Johnny." He's gonna be like, "Nice, oh yeah, that's real swell." Man, John is a master of magic, Honda magic. I wish I had like a bucket of money. I'm talking a bucket of just $100 bills. I could go up there and be like, "Yo, you know the movie The Fast and Furious where they make the Supra and they got all the parts lined up? That's pretty much what we're doing here. So let's get it going." uh, Maybe Friday it'll be done. Well, see, it's already Monday. That's a tough call. If you want to, if you can, ship me the valve cover like when it's done, and then ship me the fucking cup when it's done. I guess in two different packages, because one that'll be two different unboxings, and two, I'll pay you for the shipping for both of them. Because it's coming down to the wire. Man, I'm excited to see it in person. I'm excited to see how it looks polished and stuff. From this point, don't send me any more pictures. I just want to see it when it gets here. I'm excited. I'm giddy enough. So if I see a picture of the finished product, I'm going to be like, oh God, just get here. Oh God. Cool, I'll text you. Thanks, man. Thanks for the work, man. Tell RJ I said I appreciate the bungs, the welding. The welds look really good. For real though. Are those aluminum bungs? Or are they like titanium or steel? I was curious about that. I would assume they're aluminum, so you had to like use aluminum welding. This is my first bung job. My first bungalow. Yeah, I'm curious to know who this mystery watcher is in the background. It's starting to get really creepy. It's probably just YouTube or something. I have no clue. I don't understand who the fuck would want to watch me. Not saying you guys shouldn't watch me, but you know, the people that watch usually comment. You know what I'm saying? Wayne King says aluminum. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I read. I thought I didn't know if they were aluminum or steel or titanium or what. Because somebody was saying like how they used aluminum fucking fittings, bungs, and then they like used some different like they didn't do aluminum welding, and then essentially like it just breaks off. Like the welds don't like coat like they don't adhere properly and like bond it or something. Literally, it just like fucking cracks off. I was like, oh God, this is definitely beyond me. I still gotta figure out what kind of welder I have in the garage. I don't even. It's an electric welder. That's all I know. And Eric says, "Shay, do you know what time it is?" 7:03 p.m. Eastern Standard. Beer time? Is it beer time? What time is it, Eric? Is it Miller time? Is it time to get live? It's time to represent Sunset Park. What time is it? Wing King says, I did a shop tour when I dropped off the cover, but can't post it because the file is C. Corrupted. Well, that sucks. How'd it get corrupted? It's like formatted wrong or something? Or that sucks. Have to recover it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Corrupted files, man. They fucking blow. Well, my Handycam files get corrupted. Let's say you're filming, you're recording video in 1080. Then you accidentally press the photo button and take a picture. It corrupts the entire video file. True fucking story. So, don't ever do that, kids. Eric says, yes, sir. Bud Light time. I knew it, man. It's Miller time. It's Bud Light time. I don't even want to know how fucked up I would get if I drank something right now. I don't drink. Wing King says, yeah, something with the SD card. Yeah, sometimes if you're like, they're formatted wrong, or there's so many things that go wrong with technology. Fuck technology. It's a gift and a curse. It's like back in the day when you had like a film camera. You take that shit, you know it's there. You got the picture right, it's there. Go get it developed, it's there. And nowadays it's like, oh, your battery died. Oh, your SD card. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna need... Gonna need that Dilla. It's time for that Dilla. Yeah, I'm still debating on, man, I don't know how I'm gonna get all the money for this track day. Like, the track day alone, like, getting a Friday at the track, going there Friday at the track to get certified so you can race on track days at Summit Point, that's like $250, $300 or something. Then I gotta buy a racing helmet, that's another like 140, 50 bucks or something. Eric says, how many soldiers should go down tonight? Only 8. Damn, that's cutting it quite low. It's not 22. Wing King says, yes, 2 can win. This is my favorite Jay Dilla song because it's the first one I heard, you know what I'm saying? It's on that Stones Throw record, and I was like, this is amazing. Dude, it almost reminds me of like the Jackson 5, but if they were like really fucking cool, because I missed the Jackson 5, you know? Like, I wasn't alive for any of that, and by the time I was like old enough to make a conscious decision about music, like Michael Jackson was like crusty, feeble old white man with a pig nose. It's not the way I want to see him. I want to see him when he's Thriller. Wing King says time attack or drag. I mean, I'm not opposed to going to the drag strip. I love drag racing. It'd be so much fun. So it's such a simple goal. You're going in a straight line. You're trying to put down the best time possible and not fucking spin out or crash. And then it's like, and you're in your own lane. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other car that's gonna interfere with you, type deal. And essentially, I love time attack and circuit and stuff like that, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, I have to worry about other drivers. Like, that kind of bums me out in a way. Because, like, literally, my pops was, like, literally just saying to me, like, we were talking about all the stuff I need to get done. He's like, that's all fine and dandy. He's like, I just want you to be careful because, you know, don't crash your car. And I was like, dude, I know. I understand that. But it's just weird, you know? I've never raced with anybody on a track before. My one and done racing on the street experience, just like going through a neighborhood trying to keep up with each other. I was winning. I get to a stop sign and some fucking girl in a Jetta literally runs into the back of me. So, not exactly the best track record with other drivers. Even if it's not your fault, you know. I was sitting at a stop sign just like waiting for her to catch up. She didn't know the neighborhood because it was my neighborhood. And she knocked the fuck out of me. Destroyed the whole rear end of the car. And almost knocked me down a hill. See, that's one thing I like about my car. Some people would be like, oh, your car's been wrecked. That's a bad thing. But to a degree, it's a good thing because the rear end of the car's been rebuilt, the front end of the car's been rebuilt, and the motor's been replaced. So that's pretty. It's like a clean slate. Wing King says, play high. Ask and you shall receive. RJ Dilla. High. Oh, it's off Donuts, so I've listened to it before. I'm bad with song names.
At the bus stop, I heard a voice behind me saying, "Hi."
This reminds me of Portishead.
Oh, I just fell all apart inside because I hadn't heard that voice in such a long time. I turned around.
I love how it changes the beat up. Keeps you on your toes. Eric says, man, work is going to suck for the next 32 days. Probably going to be working 10 and 12-hour days. That sucks, man, but 10 and 12-hour days equals fat cheddar. Man, I wish I was working 10 and 12-hour days making bread. This eBay shit is... It works nicely for a while, but after you spend your money, you're like, dude, I need more, I need more, I need more. Wing King says 12 hours is every day for me. It's the grind. Dude, my pops is fucking 70 years old. He still works from 7 a.m. to 6:30 at night. Managing the shop. That was a short and sweet ditty. Then I'm gonna need that chopped and screwed, then changes. Eric says, damn, man. Yeah, I agree. That is pretty... 12 hours a day. It's pretty brutal. When I was a painter's helper, I worked from like 7 a.m. to 5:30. Breathing in them Kims. Getting a fat sack. Brown and black. There's blood on the floor. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? Please give it back, cause it's not yours to take. Wing King says, man, it will change soon. Change soon for the better or the longer? Eric says, do you work for yourself or is the powder coating on the side? Excuse me. Man, I wish I was like 10 years younger so I could sing better. This track record of smoking has killed my singing voice. I gotta be honest with y'all there. I used to be like fucking John Lennon, and now I'm like Tom Waits. Yeah, see, look, fucking now we got two people in here. Wing King and Eric. Where the fuck did Mystery McGee go? Old Creepertron 3000. Do you work for yourself or is the powder coating on the side? Yeah, I think he does powder coating on the side. Or maybe Wing King left. We still got Mystery Watcher in here. I'm not sure. Somebody left. Somebody left. Yeah, it's ironic about this channel, man. Like, I think it's a good thing that I have two channels now because clearly it weeds out the people that don't want to watch the live streams on my channel, on my Shades Wade channel. Because literally, I posted up those 3 videos and people like watched them, you know? A good amount too. In this dirty south. Motherfucker.
All over the world, you know, they drinking on. Chill, let's go.
Like if you go to my channel.
What is good, YouTube?
What is good, YouTube? That's me. What am I doing? Yeah, like, well, my laptop unboxing and setup, nobody really watched that, but I don't really care because it's not that interesting. Then the chicken riots, that had 6 views. And then summing up this weekend's already almost up 20 views, so I don't know. Maybe people are getting tired of me. Okay, Wing King is back, so there is the mystery viewer still in here, that motherfucker. Wing King says, sorry, I got a call. What did you say? Eric asked you, do you work for... okay, you see it now. Nice. Powder coating on the side hobby. It's good to have a hobby. It's good to have a hobby. Good to have a hobby. On a side note, it took me all my adolescence to learn how to snap, and I still can't whistle. Can't do it. It's never gonna happen. Excuse me. Ooh. Chiefin' like an Indian. But yeah, last night I cranked out 2 full-length videos, and then the chicken riots. And if you haven't seen the chicken riots, this is the chicken riots.
And let me tell you, if we have a chicken shortage here, I'm gonna be the first motherfucker that's mad. I promise you that. I truly do. Shades Wade will be the first one on the what will be known in history as the chicken riots. You had the Boston Tea Party, you had this and that, but now it comes down to
The chicken riots.
the chicken riots. My B-Tech today, the lower boundary doesn't sound as beefy.
As beefy. It sounds more chickeny.
Like I don't hear it really.
That's right. The chicken riots. Go on these wild tangents and just come up with great ideas. Gas. time for DG. But yeah, seeing as we've been going for an hour and 45 minutes. I usually stream at 8, but kind of did things earlier today because I don't know. I just felt like unboxing and getting shit done. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'll film an install of the Type R pedals. It's not exactly that interesting, but coincidentally, there isn't a Type R pedal install video for DC5 or type in Type R pedal install. Not much. So, be something that most people haven't seen, but it might be due to that it's so easy. Make me illy. Okay, okay. What's that? The murdered out windows, 2 exits. So I'm surrounded, down it, not going out, shit about to get, come on, God. Fucking nasty, when the world comes knocking, fuck the world, fuck this body, no it won't be long now. Feel my nose blow up now, feel my tune red and nervy, flames out shot out the window with you. Come on, bitch, at me. I'm on pathetic amnesia, I'm in Jimmy Page's castle, I'm off the planet, Echo Astro, Final Nassau, this Echo asshole, I'm not doing anything, fuck around and say anything. My stone up, it's down, gang, down, to the challenge, Echo gang, make me early, okay, feel me, I'm in the night, baby, no daylight, 1 midnight, damn late, 24/7, money got windows, 2 exits, sweet on no dive to the next line, in seconds, it's one shot in my style. Death Grips is something that amazes me. I don't understand how people don't like it. Especially like hip hop crowd. It seems like the punk, experimental, acid rock people that loved Hella, they love Death Grips. And it's like traditional hip hop and rap crowds are like, what the fuck is this? This is about as real as hip hop gets. Eric says gas, LOL. That's right, gas. Ooh. Harsh Darsh. Got me sweating. I think that's the coffee. Kill it. Man, I wish I had a big floodlight. I'd probably go out and do the install tonight, honestly, because I just woke up at 5 p.m. I've only been up for 2.5 hours. Got, like, infinite energy. It's either going to be that or record some drums. One of the two. Man, that's something I haven't thought about. What would you guys think of, like, if I had my live stream going and I was just, like, recording in the studio, you know? Just, like, literally over here busting out beats. And not like you guys would be hearing, like, the microphone. You guys would be hearing the soundboard output. Like, exactly what I'm hearing, basically. I don't know if you guys would be down for that. Because that would be pretty dope. I used to do that on Skype for people. Like, you know, almost like bandmates and on the West Coast or something, like sharing ideas and shit like that. I don't know. Gas. You called it, Eric. Harsh Darsh. Man, I wish there was some way to transfer all my subscriptions from my Shades Wade channel to my We Live DC5 channel, because I have a lot. It's a lot of clicking. Lot o' clicking. And I think this last track will take us on our way. We'll probably go get some lunch, breakfast, dinner, whatever you call it. Eric says, I mean, I don't know if that would be something that people would want to watch, you know? Me, like, banging out ideas. I mean, electronic drums are kind of interesting, in my opinion. Because I have a lot of fucking sounds and stuff I play. It's not just, like, drum kit. Excuse me.
Spraying execution, whistling and us clawing through them, crawling through them. That's what everything I do. That's
Ooh.
what I'm saying.
Killing it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness, guys. I need more coffee. I can't even think about eating right now. Usually people eat at dinner time, 7:30. I don't know, something like that. I'm thinking about breakfast. But yeah, guys, seeing as we already got through the unboxing, shooting the shit, talking about powder coating, fucking bad paint on roofs, fucking plans for the car, fucking need to sell stuff on eBay, you name it. I guess this concludes this live stream, and I appreciate all y'all watching, and yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Peace.